Good morning, amigos, and welcome to Café con Beto, where we talk about real estate. I'm Beto. This is episode 95, your 2025 market update. Here we go. First, we're going to recap 2024. Then I'm going to give you 4 or 5 predictions, which we can see how I do next year. And then finally, we're going to give you a little bit of political analysis. First of all, 2024. 2024 was tough. Very limited transaction volume. People that were in the mortgage at 4 or 3% just weren't excited about getting in at 5 or 6. And that kept them on the sidelines. Your typical home buyer ended up being 3 or 4 years older because you just have to save more money. And you can only defer household formation for so long, so you kind of had to jump in. And that's what's going to make people get used to the 6%. So here we are, predictions. Prediction number 1, prices are going up. If you were looking in the 400s, now you're looking at 420s, 430s. Certain neighborhoods even more. Pilsen's going to be way more than that. Avondale, going to appreciate. Washington Park's going to appreciate more than that. If you're a buyer and you're getting priced out, maybe open the aperture. Instead of being in Old Irving, how about Albany Park? Instead of being in Bronzeville, consider Washington Park. There's going to be a place for you. Prediction number 2, mortgage rates will stay above 6%. Like I said, you can only defer household formation for so long, and then you just got to buy. So 6 is the new normal. Markets will get used to it. You'll get used to it, and life will go on. Prediction number 3, rent's going to go way up. Taxes have gone up. Insurance has gone up. Here in Cook County, every single taxing body levied the maximum increase. And that burden eventually falls on renters. Number 4, prediction number 4 is that with the increase in home prices, that will stimulate production. So you'll see more growth, more new constructions happening. Unfortunately, most of that will happen in the South. And so Chicago is not going to get a lot of that. And there will be more options if you're in the Chicago area, because people will sell since they're never going to see 3% again. And they're getting older, they're aging in place. It's hard to keep up with 4-bedroom, 3 baths. And finally, policy. Let's do policy. Tariffs are going to happen, but not that bad, because the minute that the markets start to feel the increase in cost of lumber and steel, the increase in labor costs because of immigration policies, all those will be rolled back. There'll be an initial wave of shock and awe because the president-elect is using it for negotiation leverage, but then he gets what he wants and then we'll make a deal, right? Finally, let me give you some final predictions. Real estate is the ultimate inflation hedge. If you're worried about inflation, buy bricks, not bonds. If we do hit a recession, rates will stabilize because they'll drop. And when they drop, the market will be stimulated again, right? That's just kind of how, the Federal Reserve likes to work. We have a tight labor market. We have inflation kind of under control. We could see some easing if it gets too ugly. And I'm sure that Jay Powell or whoever comes after him will be happy to make that decision. And that will bring the market back up. Also, think of the U.S. in an ecosystem. Look at France right now. It's basically on the verge of revolution, right? The prime minister is about to get booted. Look at South Korea. Their president declared martial law yesterday, and nobody was having it. The army showed up, and then the people showed up. So there's limits to what you can do from like an authoritarian perspective. Ultimately, the people are sovereign. So look, 2025 is going to be bumpy. It's going to be exciting. And now more than ever, you want someone on your side that knows what they're doing. I know what I'm doing. So if you need help, give me a call. I'm at 773-744-0238. This has been Café con Beto, where we talk about real estate. I'm Beto, episode 95, the 2025 market. We'll see you next time. Thanks.